Welcome everyone to Utilize Your Compensation Plan. Young Living is your vehicle to achieve wellness, purpose, and abundance. Well, hello everyone. My name is Connie McDaniel. I'm a Young Living Crown Diamond. We've been in Young Living, oh my goodness, over 11 years now. And I think it's important that we are all here together today because when we understand the basic components of the compensation plan and to begin comfortably talking about it to others, it truly magnifies the vision of our organization and what it can become. So we all know that Young Living serves a noble cause, not only in wellness and purpose, but it absolutely can be a noble cause to help people achieve abundance as well. So I am so privileged today to be co-presenting with Monica Goldberg. She is a Young Living leader climbing the ranks so quickly, and she and her amazing team model for us what we all can aspire to. Her passion is helping people achieve vibrant health, but more than that, she recognizes that when they're sharing so givingly from the heart, equally important is that they can be rewarded abundantly for serving others through our compensation plan. And she loves to guide people into maximizing that comp plan, which they deserve. So it is with true pleasure to welcome my friend and colleague, Monica Goldberg.
Well, hello, everyone. You know, as you're sharing from your heart with others about what Young Living has to offer that can truly make a difference in their life, it's equally as rewarding to realize that Young Living compensates you for your sharing efforts in the form of a paycheck. And you know, it feels terrific to receive an income being rewarded for your sharing and caring for others. Now, I want to encourage you to go to the Young Living website, to your virtual office, and under Distributor Resources section to print out a copy of this document, which is called the Compensation Plan Highlights. There are many ways that we get paid in Young Living, and we really encourage you to, today we will be reviewing all 9 ways.
We want you to realize to utilize your compensation plan that it's going to take a few times. So to review this recording until you feel confident in knowing the steps. I was a school teacher for over 20 years, and I always think when you're teaching long division back in grade school, if you can remember that, you didn't just overwhelm them with the whole process the first day. You take it in steps. You learn the first step, and then you move on to the second step, and so forth until you get the whole process of long division. Well, it's the same process in learning the compensation plan. So what we're going to encourage you to do is listen all the way through once, and then listen through it again, but stop at each step and learn it in small steps as you go along. And I think you will really be able to embrace it then because you'll truly understand it because you've studied it. So when you receive your own Young Living check, then study it again and compare it to your compensation plan highlights. And I also want to encourage you to actually draw a visual for yourself. Draw a circle, and then as you enroll each person, draw a circle under you as you begin to make a graphic visual for yourself to plan your way to your next pay raise. That's when it gets fun, and we'll show you how to do that momentarily. It's just like any other occupation. You learn the steps to get you to your next pay raise.
So these are the 9 ways to be compensated, and as we said, the purpose of this call is to review each and every one of these.
We're going to look at bonuses and structure, because it's very important to know that the difference between working income and leveraged income. Working income, you are trading time for money. Leveraged income is when you are receiving income passively from the work of others. So we're going to look at how Young Living very generously gives us bonuses to act as a working income to say thank you for the time and efforts that you've put in to help change others' lives. But we're going to help you learn the structure so that you really can begin achieving a leveraged passive income.
Now, Young Living has generously built in bonuses to act as that working income until generations develop to sustain a passive income. And we'll review generations today. When you reach the level of silver or gold and so forth, this is when you'll experience the leveraging time of your time and income. This is truly when passive income is realized, and it's very, very exciting and very rewarding.
Years ago, when Michael and I were just getting into Young Living, Michael's background is in business and finance, but he was also a former Ironman, so he was so into health and fitness and wanted to bring that to his family as well. So as he was looking at it, Young Living really fit our values and passion areas, not only for our own family, but to serve others as well. He could see the lucrative potential actually match the desired financial outcomes that we wanted for our family. And the focus of Young Living, what was impressive is that it was focused on quality products that would truly change lives and contribute to wellness and prevention. And of course, it was obvious they were a leading industry in the growing wellness revolution and had nationwide growth potential because their essential oils were unique because of their quality. And we'll talk about that in another webinar. And the other very cool thing about Young Living is profits follow as a result of service to others. They weren't just focused on making money. They really focused on educating others and really helping people to understand the value that those products could bring to their lives. And so that was impressive.
So let's look at the commissions, the base commissions with Young Living. These are the average salaries with no bonuses. What does average mean? Well, that means that some people will make less and some people will make more. So it's the average of that combined. The bonuses, however, can add a whole nother lucrative dimension, and that is really very rewarding. And these are the residual passive incomes. Again, these are the average salaries without the bonuses. Let's take a look then at the level of executive. Here, this income on average is $550 per month. That comes to $6,600 per year. I think that's a phenomenal part-time salary, don't you?
Yes.
Now, it really is. Let's look at the next level of silver. Well, the average silver income is $2,500 per month. That translates to $30,000 per year. Think about this. This is really a beginning salary for many people, full-time, and this is a part-time income. At the next level of gold, the average income here is $9,100. That comes to $109,200 per year, a six-figure income. And you'll notice for platinum and diamond, these averages $21,500 a month per year, $258,000, and so on. I just want to emphasize that we are talking about these incomes of not working 20, 18 hours a day as many executives have to do to maintain this six-figure income. But we're talking about having complete control of your time, whether you choose to work full-time or part-time doing this. Most people in this business actually work part-time. They work a little here, a little there, and they intermix it and interweave it with their life and their family.
I love the point you brought out, Monica, because we truly do own our lives because we can choose when we want to work and when we choose to have fun. And so I thought that was a great point. And I love you said that the silver, that $30,000 is a beginning salary for many, many people. And I just wanted to comment that with my background as a teacher, that is a beginning teacher salary. And even after getting a master's, you're still getting around $50,000 a year. So it's really exciting when you think about that. And just another perspective, Michael was an Air Force officer with flight pay, which is for combat pay. And when you look at these salaries here, I am so grateful now that it went way beyond that and he's not in combat and he's home and we are able to enjoy our life together. So it really puts it in perspective that even at gold, you're getting the equivalent of some of our brilliant military people. And then, of course, these are some of the top salaries of some of the executives. And so we really have to put that in perspective, is that, you know, those are good salaries. And as you so wonderfully pointed out, you're not working 16, 18 hours a day.
Yes, and again, let's remind them, this is without any of the lucrative bonuses that Young Living has to offer.
Exactly, and you're going to share that a little bit later on.
Now let's look at some basic definitions. Enroller and sponsor. When you are the enroller, you are the one who enrolls someone in Young Living. You are the person who's responsible for the follow-up with this person, and follow-up is key to making sure they know how to use the products correctly. You always want to be the enroller if this is your contact. Now, if you're helping someone else with their contacts, then they are the enroller. The sponsor is the person that you've placed under your new contact. It can be yourself, Frontline, or someone else. And we'll go into applying this to our bonuses in just a few minutes.
So let's give an example now. Remember I shared with you that draw your own circles now so you can begin having a visual on your bulletin board, your refrigerator, your dream board, whatever you choose. Now, this is you, and I'm just going to name you Russ because I don't know who's listening today. But let's say Russ enrolls Betty, Sam, Bob, and Julie. Those are your front line people, or your level 1, or sometimes they're called Unilevel 1. So whatever name, just know that they're interchangeably used, those names. In this case, you, Russ, are the enroller and sponsor of Betty. You're the enroller and sponsor of Sam, and so forth. And you're going to do the outrageous customer service to them to make sure that they're educated in the products, they know how to use them, and so forth. And just remember, the sponsor is, this is the person you have placed your new contact under. And in this case, it was yourself because you needed these people on your front line. Okay, now your front line enrolls someone. These individuals now are on your Unilevel 2, or your second level. And as you can see here, Unilevel 1, Unilevel 2, and then it keeps going out 5 levels. So if these people, if Sally enrolls somebody, then that's going to go out to Unilevel 3, Unilevel 4, and 5. You get paid 5 levels depending on which rank you have achieved. So here we are. you are a brand new distributor. You most likely have ordered at least $50 worth of product, and I think all of us encourage you to use the three-pronged approach, which is really focusing on total lifestyle. So you're more than likely investing in your health and understanding that you're already using those products. You're just switching that same budget and transferring those dollars over to quality products in Young Living. So more than likely you have 100 PV2. But as a new distributor, you just need a minimum of $50 PV, and then you get paid the 2 unilevels that I just pointed out from here. Unilevel 1 are the frontline people. Unilevel 2 are the ones that they enrolled. So right here, Unilevel 1 and 2. And that's called unilevel commissions. Now, as we go on, we're going to look at the Start Living bonus. Now let me go back. See this one, Star Performance Bonus? Okay, we're going to put in bonus 1 and bonus 2. Bonus 1 now I want to address as the Start Living Kit bonus. And we're going to talk about that as bonus 1 throughout this webinar today. Think of this as an enroller bonus. You enroll Bob, okay? So here you go. Here's Bob. You earn $25 right away as a Start Living bonus. And I always call this the thank you bonus from Young Living for sharing the premium starter kits. Remember when I said three-pronged approach? Create a healthy medicine chest with the everyday oils, truly green your home with the Whole Thieves collection, or fill the nutritional gaps with the Core Essentials or the Ningxia Red Pack. Those are the premium starter kits, and Young Living gives you a thank you of $25 for sharing that with Bob and having him enroll with one of the premium starter kits to begin truly changing his life. Now, if Bob only chooses the $40 kit, you won't get the $25. That's with the premium starter kits. Now, look what happens. So this is bonus 1, Start Living Kit. There's also bonus 2, which is called the Star Performance Bonus. Now, again, you enroll Bob, just like we showed you before. You get the $25. That's bonus 1 that we talked about on the previous slide. Okay, that's the $25 thank you. Now, what's cool is now you also earn 25% of Bob's first purchases off of that premium starter kit. So let's just pretend he buys the Thieves kit, the Thieves collection. You get the $25 thank you, that's bonus 1. You get, and that was bonus 1 right here. You get the 25% of the Star Performance Bonus, that's bonus number 2. So you get a total of $53 as your commissions. That's just the bonuses alone, bonus 1 and bonus 2. Now that, to me, is a little bit of a working income that you get to reward you for just sharing. And sharing that probably took you maybe a half hour. And if you join us on the revenue development sessions, you will know the dialogue for that little half-hour session. Now, let's look at month 2, though. Let's say Bob gets so excited, since it's a three-pronged approach we're sharing. He started with the Thieves Starter Pack, but now he knows there's 2 more steps to living vibrant health. He either has to choose a Create a Healthy Medicine Chest or fill the nutritional gaps. So let's say the second month, he decides to get some of the nutritional products. You get 15% of that second month order. Now this is still part of the Star Performance Bonus. It goes on to a second month. Isn't that cool? Just remember now, to get the month 2 bonus though, now you have to be on at least a $50 Essential Rewards auto ship to earn this 15%. The first month though, you don't have to be on anything.
So you've enrolled Bob, and Bob has purchased this Thieves Kit. So the Start Performance bonus kicks in your first month, where you receive 25% of that Thieves Kit. As we look here, and let's start totaling things up, the Start Living Kit bonus is $25 plus the Star Performance bonus, which was 25% of the Thieves Kit, which is 115 PV. That's a total of $53. Now, $53, my goodness, that could easily pay for a portion of your Essential Rewards order. And if you think about it, if it only took you 30 minutes to share this with him, then Connie, you know, that's like over $100 an hour being paid. So this is really a tremendous benefit when you care enough to share.
And that's the importance of being on the revenue development webinars, and it only gives you a foundation to get started. There's more amazing training out there, but you do need a foundation so that you're not wasting your time running around, because we do want to be paid $100 an hour, don't we?
We sure do.
Okay, so now this is just a little note, a side note. Okay, so this is a special note because everybody asks us, what if someone only enrolls with the $40 starter kit and then purchases other products just piece by piece? Please know that Young Living is generous. You still get the Star Performance 25% bonus. You just don't get that little thank you bonus. So let's say Bob orders $100 worth of stuff and he just gets the $40 kit. You get the 25%, and so I just randomly, $25, $26, depending on what he ordered. So just to clarify that. Now, this is a Senior Star paycheck, and I want to go over the bonuses we already talked about. Now, remember when you, or in our case we named him Russ, he had enrolled Julie and Bob and Betty and Sam. You get paid on all those people. Remember Unilevel 1 and 2? And as Senior Star you get actually Unilevel 3 as well. And look at the pay that you get passively for that. But now this Senior Star wants to grow and has set her goals to move to executive, so she's out enrolling people. Now here's the starter kit bonus. That was bonus number 1 that we talked about, remember? And that's $25. She obviously enrolled someone with a premium starter kit. Off of that then, the PV was high enough and they must have ordered additional products. This was bonus number 2 that we talked about, and this was the Star Performance bonus. You get 25% of that order, and we talked about that. And then this is the second month, but evidently nobody from the month before ordered. So those were the 3 bonuses that we talked about, 3 ways to get paid already. And notice she made $194. Now, let's move on though. Let's say this same Senior Star now, the next month, she must have been out planting seeds, but she didn't get anyone with the premium starter kits. But you can see here that she must have enrolled somebody with the $40 kit, and they purchased a good amount, probably around $100 worth of products, because she still got the Star Performance bonus. But this person that she enrolled from the month before obviously ordered again, because look at, she got $21 from the 15% of that second order. She still got paid she still got paid passively for the Unilevel. That was, remember, Julie, Bob, Sam, and Betty. still got paid passively for the unilevel bonus for a total of $154. So just to review now, we looked at a senior star. They have a 100 PV order, and they get the star performance bonus, 25%, and the 15%, and they get paid unilevel down the 4 levels, unilevel 1, 2, 3, 4. If you remember from our diagram, we had unilevel 1, unilevel 2, but it continues to go on. When you reach executive, it goes down 5 levels, so that begins to grow the benefits. And so, just to review now, unilevel 1, and now as they enroll, unilevel 2, and this is where we get the matching bonus built in. So let's just go over what is a matching bonus now. And I'm just going to go back. See this right here on your compensation plan highlight? You're probably going, well, what's a matching bonus? So now, as we talk about that, you enroll Julie. Within 3 months, you are feeding Julie good information. She gets excited and she shares with her friend Mary. You've been sharing great information with Bob. Bob gets excited. He shares with his friend Sally. Now, I want to show you, Russ, get paid for helping Bob be excited and share with others about achieving vibrant health. Let me show you what happens. You, or Russ, let's say, enrolls Bob. Okay, here's Russ, or you enroll Bob. You're sharing with Bob. He's excited. He's getting great results. So he shares with Sally. And if that's within 3 months of you enrolling Bob, whoever he enrolls in the next 3 months, you get a matching bonus. Now let me show you how that works out. You enroll Bob, and from the previous slide, you remember you get the starter kit bonus, you get the star performance bonus, okay? When Bob enrolls Sally, he gets the starter kit bonus. He also gets $25 for the star performance bonus. That all goes to Bob. But you get a matching bonus of 25%. And that is a typo there. It should be 25%. So it's very exciting, and I just did this on 100 PV, so it came out to be about $25. And so those matching bonuses get very exciting. And I want to share with you 3 of my matching bonuses now. I'm looking at my paychecks from before. Matching bonus, $108.88 was one of them. $51.44 on another one. And last month, my matching bonus was $219.19. That's in addition to the rest of my paychecks. And that is literally passive because it's my new distributors enrolling somebody else. That's how I get the matching bonus. Isn't that cool? So let's take a look at now the senior star getting a matching bonus. Now let's review just a little bit. You enrolled Bob. Bob got excited and shared with Sally within that first 3 months. Bob gets his $25 thank you, and he gets his 25%, right? But now, from Sally's order, you get a matching 25% of that order that Bob did. So let's see what happens then. Here is this is a Senior Star again. Starter kit, she enrolled someone, so she got the $25 thank you. That she gets the star performance bonus on that order, which came out to be about $24. Someone from the month before obviously ordered again their second month, so she got the $21.94. But now look at what the matching bonus, the person who ordered from her maybe last month or the month before obviously shared with someone else already, so she got a $26 matching bonus. Do you see, this is all bonuses. This is working income to keep you interested as you grow your UNA-level, and pretty soon we're going to start talking about generations, because this is where the big payoff is. But you continue to build your UNA-level and get paid passively $94, so the total was $195. I just want to mention, for the best understanding of this compensation plan and results, it is very best to look at the next level that you wish to attain. So the example we gave was a Senior Star wanting to grow to the next level and to attain and achieve executive. So she has to look at what does she need to do to get there. So what you do then is you set your goals by looking at the requirements to get that pay raise. Remember when we talked about, like, with any job? With any job, when I was a teacher, I always looked, how do I move up the pay scale? What's my next step? Oh, I have to do X, Y, Z, and I get more pay. Same thing with Young Living. You're going to look at what you have to do to attain it, set your goals, look at the requirement for that advancement, and then you need to plan the actions to reach that. And the most important thing is small steps every day. Small steps every day. Small steps every day. That consistent, steady momentum is what's going to get you to your goals. So, if you are a Senior Star or a star, it doesn't matter. What do you have to achieve that goal? Well, for Senior Star, you need $2,000 organizational group volume to achieve that. And by doing so, you get paid UNA-level down 4 levels. So that's why it's important to have 100 PV, so you get paid down all levels. Otherwise, if you only have 50 PV, you only get paid 2 levels. Well, you're wasting that, because if you have people on level 3 and 4, you want to get paid for them. So now if I'm a Senior Star and I want to get to executive, I need to grow my organization to 5,000 organizational group volume. I get paid down all 5 levels as my paycheck. But don't forget, no matter what level we're on, we can always take advantage of those bonuses that we talked about and continue to get those each and every month, and those add up.
Now we encourage you to stop and absorb this section that we've just talked about. And you can begin building your organization and making a difference in people's lives right now. It really, truly is best to take the understanding of this compensation plan in parts and pieces. So enroll a couple of individuals this week and then move on to the next part.
And as we said in the beginning, you may choose to listen all the way through so that you get an overall vision of where your organization can grow to, and magnify your vision of what you can achieve as a compensation for your efforts. But as Monica just said, this is the place, as you're listening through the second time, to really stop, reflect, begin to draw your circles, your graphics, and then come back on. So now we're going to move on to part 2. Now, this is another bonus, and this is a structure bonus, which Monica will explain in a moment. But I am so excited because, as I had shared at the beginning, Monica and her amazing team really model what we all can aspire to. They have embraced this team performance bonus, and they are going for it. And Monica has just achieved her $2,000 bonus, and so she is so passionate to guide people in maximizing their efforts and receiving this team bonus as well.
And you know, I want to say that I really did love receiving my $2,000 bonus. And one thing I do want to comment on is that although I enjoyed receiving it, it is not, the team performance bonus is a choice. You do not have to achieve your team performance bonus. You can enjoy the pay, the compensation pay that we've shared with you so far, and that alone is very lucrative. However, if you do desire to earn even more income, then the team performance bonus will allow you to achieve your goals. The team performance bonus, in a nutshell, is an Essential Rewards auto-ship bonus. When you and others are on Essential Rewards of 100 PV, you then can help qualify for this bonus. It's also a structural bonus. In other words, you maintain a certain structure and you get paid different amounts. We'll show you this structure in a moment. This bonus pays either a $100 bonus or a $500 bonus or a $2,000 bonus. Now, let me explain. This is a bonus that comes to you each and every month. Can you imagine if you received your $2,000 bonus? I want you to realize you've just received an income of $24,000 a year. That is phenomenal. This program supports this structure, and it serves as a roadmap to success for those of us who are interested very seriously about generating substantial long-term income. This team performance bonus is also a sponsor bonus. As a CEO of your own Young Living business, you may choose at some point to sponsor a new person under someone else, and when you do that, you both are rewarded. Personal Group Volume, or PGV, is something you need to know about to obtain this bonus. This is you and your organization. It doesn't include Silvers or anyone above that in their organizations. PGV can also be defined as all of your volume outside of your two qualifying legs. This will include all of your customers, preferred customers, retail, and professional. I love this graphic because in a nutshell, you know, this is it. This is your team performance bonus. Notice there is a circle at the very top. This is you, and I encourage you to draw the same set of circles. This is you, CEO of your Young Living business. Notice there are 6 circles below you. These are 6 people that are all ordering a minimum of 100 PV auto ship. And I do want to go back, Connie, and mention that you as well are ordering a minimum of 100 PV auto ship. And combined, you 6 and yourself, so these 7 people, the total PGV, personal group volume, is 1,000 points. Now, of course, if you would just do the math on that, right, and just add up 6 and 7 and you at 100, that's only 700 points. So clearly, if all you have in your organization are these 7 people, all right, ordering at 100, that's not going to give you enough PGV. So you may need to order about 142 PV for each person. However, you also can have additional people outside of these 6 circles. There can be customers, remember? There could be other people on auto ship at maybe 50 points. All of these other people count towards that 1,000 PGV. When you receive this, then when you reach this structure, your bonus is a $100 bonus each and every month. That is awesome. Now it gets even better because notice we have 2 X's on the end of each of this, this front line here. So let's draw down and drop down and look at these X's. This is someone who wants to get their 6. So when you help 2 people on your front line get their 6 members, all ordering 100 PV auto ship or more and totaling 1,000 PGV, you are rewarded with a $500 bonus for assisting them. That is exciting. Again, this bonus comes to you each and every month that you maintain this structure. So far, we have 18 people here, all right? Now, let's take a look and drop down further. You see we have a total of 4 X's on the second line. Now, each of these people, if you drop down, are going to help 6 people get their, they're going to help these 4 people get their 6. Now, on this third line, you have a total of 4 sets of 6 circles. When you achieve that, which means everybody again is ordering a minimum of 100 PV auto ship and the PGV is 1,000, you are rewarded with a $2,000 bonus. This bonus comes to you each and every month that you maintain this structure. Do you see why I call it a structural bonus? And if you maintain this structure, you get your bonus. If someone falls off and does not order within this structure, you may miss out on your bonus. So this is why it's always a good idea. Although we show 6 circles, you may want to add an additional 2 circles of people, so about 8 people per line there ordering at 100 PV minimum.
You know, that is very exciting, Monica, because I don't know any sales position or any job where you get a bonus each and every month at that value.
I agree. It is phenomenal. Now again, just for clarification, when you start with your frontline 6, and those 6 and yourself will equate to 1,000 PGV. So again, you're most likely are ordering more than 100 PV. Or those 6 with other frontline and yourself will equate to 1,000 PGV. So there's multiple ways you can earn this 1,000 PGV. Also, if there were you and 6 other ordering in order of, and there's our 142, you would need 142.86 points for each of your 6 plus yourself, and that will equal 1,000 PGV. And here we show it in another way. To receive your $100 bonus, 6 distributors plus you are ordering a minimum of 100 PV Essential Rewards, and you have 1,000 PGV. Notice then if it's only these 6 people, you really will be ordering equally at about 142 points. However, again, it can include other customers and other people who are an auto ship of less than 100 that to count for your 1,000 PGV. To receive the $500 bonus, you have helped 2 people get their 6. This becomes 18 distributors. They are ordering a minimum of 100 PV, and the PGV, personal group volume, is a total of 1,000. So that's what this looks like here. And our $2,000 bonus represents 42 distributors plus you ordering a minimum of 100 PV Essential Rewards and making sure your PGV is 1,000. And this is very, very exciting. And this, again, these bonuses come to you each and every month. So with this bonus, again, it's 4 people helping to get their 6, and this entire structure is the 42 distributors.
Before we move on, Monica, too, I want to emphasize structure because I want them to realize that you're building yourself up for generations. And I'll show you this again with our drawing momentarily, but you are setting a structure to set yourself up to receive generation pay for silver. But what's exciting, as Monica just shared, you get a $2,000 bonus each and every month for the proper structure. That is exciting. So I want to review in just another way now, going back to our original drawings. Remember this one? You began with just a few people. You enrolled Sam, Bob, Julie, Betty on Unilevel 1, and then they begin enrolling people. And at some point now, if I am Russ, and let's say Bob begins to enroll people to build his structure, I may, if I have a new contact and I already have my 7 or 8 circles here to fill in my structure. I may choose to be I am the enroller, but I may choose to sponsor someone under Sally to help Bob fill his structure. And as a CEO, that is your choice, so you want to look at the strategy. So as we draw our own circles to put on our own dream board or our refrigerator, here you are again, and I sometimes refer to you as Russ, but you enroll Bob, Sam, Julie, Betty, and then you want to fill in here and here, and you may want, as Monica said, it's always good to have a couple extra, just in case, to fill in your 6 distributors, 100 PV, and then you will get your $100 bonus. And then you're going to build to 18 to achieve your $500 bonus and so forth. So let's move on. Here's the $500 bonus again. You actually want to draw your circles, because notice it's not going to fill in perfectly at first. You might be scattered a little bit, and that is okay. So as Bob begins to fill in his gaps, maybe you fill in your gaps, and then Julie begins to fill in her gaps, and you fill in this one. Suddenly you have yours filled. Now you want to help Julie and Bob complete theirs, and when they're complete with just 18 people that have an intrinsic value, and I think Monica pointed that out, you want to educate, continue to give them good information, so they realize the intrinsic value for investing in their health monthly. And when you fill that structure in and you've served those people well, you truly do maximize that compensation plan, and you're rewarded with a $500 bonus in addition to your UniLevel and your other bonuses each and every month. So how does that look like for that senior star? Remember, this senior star is in the process of growing towards executive. And so as she does that, you know, the same old thing, here's our bonuses again, all the bonuses that we've talked about. But now she adds a distributor team bonus of $500, bringing her typical earnings up to $600 instead of the $150, $190. So that really adds a lot.
You know, speaking of adding a lot, let's talk about our commission with our bonuses. We said that bonuses can add this lucrative dimension. And again, this has become residual passive income. So let's go down to the chart and look at the level of executive. Earlier we said that an executive receives an average pay of $550 per month, which is $6,600 per year. If they receive their $2,000 bonus, however, their pay jumps to $30,600. That is phenomenal. That is a part-time job. I get so excited with that figure.
And you know, Monica, you have inspired so many with this, because there are so many moms who want to stay home with their little kids. And just by doing those 18 people and then moving on to 42 people, they are earning this full-time salary and can stay home with their little ones. So it's exciting.
That is such a benefit. Now let's go on and look at silver. Again, the average commission is $2,500 per month. Per year it's $30,000, but with the bonus it's $54,000. That's beyond a beginning salary. You know, we mentioned a teacher salary may have been about $30,000 to begin with, but now at the silver level with your $2,000 bonus, you just jumped up to $54,000. Many moms would be, you know, I can't think of any mom that wouldn't be ecstatic to get that kind of income.
Well, and you think of all the gentlemen out there with all the downsizing going on and so forth. They have all these amazing talents, and if they would apply those to Young Living, I mean, you may start at $54,000, but look what it can aspire to. So they may want to choose also to look at being a CEO of their own Young Living business.
That's right. And quickly you see there the goal then, your income, at 9,100 or 109,200 quickly grows to 133,200, a very substantial six-figure income. And platinum income, you can see there you're now with a bonus at $282,000 and diamond at $372,000. So these bonuses truly give families a whole nother residual passive income with working part-time, with being able to control your hours and your time freedom, which truly means more time with your family and less stress, because now you have the income to cover whatever it is you desire.
And one last point I would like to throw out here, Monica, is that, I don't care what financial book you read, they talk about how important it is to always have a security fund of a year's salary in place, because you never know what can happen. It could be a disability, there could be an accident, there could be somebody in need in your family, and you want to have that security plan in place ahead of time. So I think it's important for people, you stay with your working income now, but if you start growing your Young Living business now, let's say 5 years from now, you've got an amazing security fund built up. And so it can either be a security fund, or now, if you don't need that emergency fund, it can be an amazing portfolio option for you. Or at this point, if you're like Michael and I, we kept building our salary until it replaced his, and then I continued teaching, and then we built enough where it replaced my teaching salary. That way I resigned early from teaching. So it really gives families options for security, for building a portfolio option in addition to what they already do, and to replace their income and change to a job that they absolutely love.
Connie, I also want, before we leave this, I don't think I mentioned that it is possible to receive multiple, to build the structure for multiple $2,000 bonuses. So when we show you these commissions with bonuses, this is just with one $2,000 structure in place. So you can, clearly these earnings would go up if you chose to participate in creating additional $2,000 bonuses.
Good point. So now we want to stop again, absorb what we just said, start to draw your own circles for your structure. Now remember, as Monica said, this is an optional bonus, but I think you can see by the numbers, I would encourage you to at least start the structure as you go along here. Fill in the names as you enroll new people, and implement outrageous customer service as we teach you in the revenue development webinars. And voila! You are building an amazing organization that can run without you. You want to build this so people really intrinsically know the value of investing in their health, so that that longevity of your organization will continue. So pause now, take the time to draw your circles, do your planning to enroll your first new person this week and next week and so forth. You got to plant the seeds, and then come back and listen to the next part. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the third part, and we're going to talk about generations. And this is silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and crown diamond. And the symbol here is so important. We truly build a team of people. We can't do it alone. This is different from normal corporate America. What I love about this business, and what really builds passion in my heart, is it's a let's do it together attitude. We get paid well to create harmony and the power of a collective group of individuals to change the world absolutely gives me goosebumps. And so together we make a difference. And it's so amazing when we set out to really help others reach vibrant health and to give people financial options, especially in today's world, it becomes a phenomenal purpose in our lives. Because Young Living truly not only is the vehicle to wellness, but when you begin building these individuals who truly want to make a difference to the lives of people and to the environment, you become very strong in your heart with purpose. And that those profits then for abundance follow the outrageous customer service that you give to others. That's when you result in generations. So let's take a look. Let's say now we've moved from senior star, we set our goals, and now we reached executive. Well, now I want to look ahead. Is how do I reach silver? What we're going to do now is plan ahead to the next achievement level. What do I need to do? And so any of you that are already silver and you want to move to gold, you do the same thing. Look at the qualifications and then plan. If you're a platinum moving to diamond, look at the qualifications and then plan how to get there. So let's look at an executive moving to silver. The qualifications, you need 2 legs of $5,000 of organizational volume, and those are separate legs, okay? And you need a $1,000 personal group volume, and that's the volume outside of those 2 separate legs. So now I want to set my goals and plan, how do I make it to silver? And then I need to take action. Little steps every day amount to a big, phenomenal change over time. So let's look at silver. I want to get to silver. I need 2 separate executive legs, as you can see here. I need $1,000 outside of those 2 legs. And the results will be, not only do I get the unilevel like I always do, not only will I get the star performance and matching bonus as I always do, but the very cool thing in reaching silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crown diamond, we start getting paid on generations. And this is where the real money comes in. So let's go back to our original example. Here we are again. You all recognize that. But now let's say Julie takes off and she begins building her 6, and she begins to help this person start building their 6, and so forth. Remember when I did this to that drawing that Monica was doing? This is called a generation. So as soon as you, or in this case I just named this person Russ, he begins to help Julie build. Julie's working, she's telling her friends and so forth. And now let's say Betty begins to build her structure. She finally starts to get excited and she begins building. Now look at, not only do you have Julie, and let's say Julie reached the $5,000 that was needed to qualify, and now look, Betty is sitting there at about 4,000. Okay, you get excited. Come on, buddy, I'll help you. Let's go do a class together, or let's do a webinar together, or let's set up some one-on-one appointments. Or, Betty, do you want to get together with your colleagues? I'll gladly come and do that for you, whatever it is. And we begin to build, and that 4,200 finally becomes another $5,000 leg. Look at Bob, Sally, Sam, and all these guys. That equates to your $1,000 outside of these 2 qualifying legs. So now you have qualified for silver. We matched our 2 executive legs of $5,000 each. We made sure that the other, Bob, Sally, Sam, all of that volume, and that included our order. So we might have ordered $200, but that whole thing equaled $1,000 PGV. That qualified us to reach silver. So now we're paid a generation. Well, let's take a look at what that means in a paycheck. Now, remember, these are the bonuses that we've always gotten. We've always gotten the unilevel, and as we've grown, that has become a passive income of $457. This silver is still enrolling because she wants to make it to gold. So she enrolled one person this month with a premium starter kit, and she received 25% of the first order. And because this number is a little bit higher, she might have started one person with a premium starter kit, and then she must have started another person with a $40 kit and some extra products. So that's very cool. She's doing her job. Remember, this was bonus number 1 we talked about. This was bonus number 2 we talked about. And remember, with that second bonus, we also talked if anyone orders a second time, and that's the reason you want to share that there's 3 keys to health, because you say which one is most important for you to start with, and if they chose the Thieves Kit like in our example, then you need to go back and follow up and say what is your next step to achieving optimal health, and then they may choose nutrition or some of the oils, and look what happens. They order a second month, you get 15% of that order. If you get them excited, remember we shared a third bonus, the matching bonus. This person got $112. She's doing a good job equipping her other people to get excited and share with their friends. But now, look what happens when she went out and shared her excitement. She got a generation of an additional $357. So it almost doubled her pay just by achieving silver. Now, as she's doing that, and I just realized this needs to be added up correctly, but if adding to that, as she was building her structure, she had 18 people that believe intrinsically in building their health and investing in their health. She got an additional $1,500, which would bring her earnings now to over $2,000. So we went over that there's 9 ways to get paid. We went over the starter kit bonus, that's the thank you bonus. We went over the star performance bonus. We went over the matching bonus. And these are kind of your working income. Then Monica shared the team performance bonus, which is a structure bonus. We talked about the unilevel commissions, and we talked about the generation pay. So now let's look at the last 3 very quickly as we end here. Let's go back to our senior star here. Personal rebate. When you do your personal orders, notice she had a personal volume of $276. You get a rebate on your personal orders, which include your customers. So she might have had some customers as well, but you get a 10% personal rebate on your monthly orders when the PV exceeds $200. So in this case, you can see she ordered over the $200 amount, $76, which gave her a 10% rebate, which is about the $7.63. Isn't that cool? Now also, she had some customer earnings. You get paid 24% on your customers. Now personally, I choose not to have a lot of customers. Of course, some people want to buy retail. Do not order for them. If they want to order retail, they set up their own customer account. It goes right to their door, and they can order what they want from their own computer. You do not want to become the Avon lady and go running all over town with orders. You want to equip them for ordering themselves. But for me personally, I like to share with people the value of setting up a wholesale account. Because if they truly want to build vibrant health, it doesn't make sense to pay full price. So there's value in setting up a distributor wholesale account when you're working towards achieving vibrant health. So again, there's that personal rebate where it says right on your distributor highlight sheet that you get 10% back on anything over 200 PV, and that includes you and your customers. And the last one I want to go over, and I really don't, this is only for your visualization of what your organization can become. Do not focus on this leadership bonus until you're actually at platinum, moving towards diamond, but I just want to give it for visual sake. When you reach diamond, it's very important to begin to assist another person in your downline to reach the goal of diamond themselves. Because in addition to your normal earnings, diamond distributors who help develop a diamond under them will earn an additional 1% leadership bonus on that diamond. Now notice, as a diamond, you only need 6 separate silver legs, and you need $2,000 out of personal group volume outside of those 6 silver legs. But when you help that, you get an additional leadership bonus. And don't worry about that now, and don't worry about understanding that, because you don't need to know that until you're sitting at platinum, ready to go and achieve diamond. Then you call your upline and they can explain this further. But I just want to share with you that you get a very lucrative additional bonus for achieving that rank. And then as a crown diamond, you get an additional generation there as you build not only your 6 silver legs, but your diamond leg. But that is in your future. What I really encourage you to do, if you're sitting at executive, focus your energy on making the next achievable goal, which is silver. If you're sitting at silver, plan an action now. How do you get to gold? You are going to focus on those 2 silver legs. So those executives that you are sitting at, you're going to assist them in growing to silver. And that way you can reach your goal of gold. Meanwhile, you have yourself set up structurally to move on towards platinum of the 4 silver legs. And so just look now, you've got the big vision. But I want to encourage you to back up now, set your sights on the next achievable rank, and go small step by small step by small step. Steady momentum, steady momentum, steady momentum. And that is built by 1 small step a day, 1 small step a day, 1 small step a day. And you will achieve your growth. Don't lose momentum, because if you stop taking those small steps, everyone slows down, so you need to keep that momentum steady. I want to encourage you, you do not have to know everything about your compensation plan to embrace it. just know what you need to do to move to the next step of your compensation plan payout to maximize your reward for helping others. And then if you have, then you can assist your downline organizational leaders in achieving their next payout. And it's okay, it is okay to say, I don't know. That's a good question. Let me find that out and I will get back to you. And you can, if your upline doesn't know a lot about the compensation plan, you can call your customer service and they are proficient, or they can find out the answers for you. But make sure that you embrace it. Don't be afraid of it. Listen through this webinar several times. And when I was in education, they always say 7 to 12 times to learn something. That's why every grade level repeats. And so don't be afraid that you have to listen through it again and again. And then when you get your own paychecks, compare that to your comp plan and study it, and pretty soon you go, oh my goodness, that is exciting. Now I want to share my excitement with others to help them grow. So I want to encourage you, don't be afraid of your comp plan. It's okay to say, I don't know, but embrace it. Embrace your comp plan. It is your vehicle to design an extraordinary life, a life filled not only with wellness, but you begin to have great purpose, not only helping people achieve vibrant health, but you have an answer for families financially, and that gives you another great purpose in helping others. And that truly leads to an extraordinary life and abundance of time, and your value of the leverage that you have in helping others. And now your time isn't limited to just helping the people around you, but it's like a pebble in a rippling pond. That abundance is reached to the world. So embrace your plan, live an extraordinary life, and know that you do serve a noble cause with Young Living. Good night.